Hi guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to go ahead and go over a makeup starter kit from the drugstore of things that I think are completely essential to anybody who wants to start wearing makeup. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I have got my list set before me. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first thing. So we're going to go in order of my typical application and yeah. So we're going to start with foundation. I know, these aren't sheer coverage, but these are some of the best foundations at the drugstore. These are the Fit Me foundations by Maybelline. They have a ton of shades, and they also have one for oily skin and one for dry skin. But combination skin can easily use this, or even dry or oily skin use one or the other. Maybe oily skin, not the dewy. These are fantastic. These are easily sheared out. They go such a long way. There's a huge range of colors. If you really look at this, you're like, I really don't want a foundation. I just want something I can put on in the car and not have to pour out. I got you. Most of the BB creams at the drugstore are super easy and very good. I know Maybelline has some good ones like the Dream Wonder. I know CoverGirl has some. So take your pick. If you really want a BB cream, I know the drugstore has great ones, but my number one recommendation, I think skin is such an important thing, and this really evens out the skin, and it's like $5, at least where I live. Alright, so on to our next thing. Concealer. Concealer is one of the most important things in a makeup routine, and I don't have anything that's not high-end around me. Mary Kay is definitely considered high-end, I believe, and I only have the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer in front of me. This one's actually a bit too light for my skin. It's like really light for my skin, so I mix it with the Beauty Control Extra Help Concealer, and it ran away from me. But I know there's some really good concealers at the drugstore. The Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline, to go along with your Fit Me by Maybelline foundation, is a really good one, and so is the Age Rewind by Maybelline. And there's a CoverGirl concealer in like a squeezy tube and has like a sponge tip. I can't remember the name of it, but I know that one's really good. Those are a little more high coverage concealers, but I find that's better underneath the eye because you use less, and because it's from the drugstore, that means less is more. You're saving your money and not having to buy a ton, and also dark circles can really drag a face down, especially if you're a glasses wearer, because your glasses accentuate that. So definitely I would say get a little more high coverage concealer. So the Fit Me by Maybelline, or the Age Rewind, or the CoverGirl one with the squeezy tube with the sponge tip. It's in like a newer display. Those three are all amazing. Alright, next, powder. I don't have powder in front of me. That is drugstore. I haven't gotten around to buying what I'm going to mention. The Rimmel Stay Matte Powder is a fantastic one. Key to good beginner's makeup is to set it. You want to keep it in place, even what you're doing, because, I mean, if you're a beginner, who has the time to go back and touch up their makeup? I mean, I don't, and I'm not exactly a beginner. So definitely get the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. That one's fantastic. It comes in translucent and extra shades. It's $5, super cheap, and you get a nice big pan, and it's nice and compact, so you can slide into a bag and keep it in your car. So that is the powder I recommend. Now on to blush. This is the Color Icon Wet n Wild Blush in Pearlescent Pink. These are $3, and these are great. Powder is so nice. Like, you touch it and it's quite smooth, and then you put it on the back of your hand and it shears out, and it looks so pretty and has this nice sheen. It makes your face look so lifted and awake. So this is one of the things I would say that you definitely need in your starting bag. On to lips. I would say for beginners, stick to a lip balm as opposed to a lip gloss, because lip balms comes in all sorts of shades. And here's another Maybelline product, the Baby Lips by Maybelline. They come in a ton of different shades. They're very light tints. They're very cute, easy to put in your purse, hydrating, and even if you're not wearing any makeup, the tint is so light that it just adds a little something to your face, but still keeps your lips hydrated. I'm just holding this up for reference because they're both about the same size. The Baby Lips is a lot cuter, and this one's not tinted, but tinted lip balms, honestly, in my opinion, are the best way to go, because glosses can be such high maintenance, and balms are a multi-purpose thing. Eyeshadow. And this, what I have, can multi-purpose as brows, and I'll tell you why that's important in a second. the LA Colors 12 pan eyeshadow palettes. These are $1. Oh my gosh, cheapest thing I have here, I think. These are $1. You can get them at Dollar General, or you can get them at Dollar Tree. These are fantastic. They have a blue one and a purple one, but this is the one you want to get for a beginner because you get such basic shades in here. You get nudes, you get a white, you get nice natural taupe shades, and if you want to be a little more adventurous, they have kinky shades, a little bit darker. This one is my favorite, honestly. It's such a pretty shade, and they actually sheer out. These are actually really good eyeshadows for the money, very good quality, and they multi-purpose as brows, which is what I usually use this shade for. They come with sponge tip applicators, which makes it easy to feather into your brows, sweep some of that white over your lid, and then boom, you're done. You look so pulled together. Your eyebrows are framing your face, and definitely one of the things I say with beginner makeup is take some time to fill in your brows. If I'm gonna say, if you're not gonna put any foundation on, put on mascara, your brows, and a tinted lip balm, and you will look so pulled together, and just like you put a little more effort or you look a little more awake. But these are fantastic. You get some fun, adventurous shades to play with, very neutral shades to have your everyday looks, and something to throw onto the brows to frame your face. Okay, so the last step in any beginner makeup routine is to use mascara, and this is the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara by L'Oreal. This stuff is fantastic. I find it's really easy to get a light application out of this and really easy to get a heavy application out of this. So if you're using your 12 pan LA Colors eyeshadow palette to do something a little more smoky because you're going to a dinner, you're going to the club, whatever you're doing, you can really build this up to be darker and match your makeup, or you can keep it sheer. This does not just come in like the blackest black, which is carbon black. It comes in, I think, like a grayish black, and I think it comes in a brown black. So there are a bit more natural colors, but this one is really fantastic. It's like $7. I love this stuff so much. That completes my complete beginner. Like, this is, honestly, this is how much you would end up having in your kit. That's how much you would have. Not very much. It's not overwhelming in my opinion. It's just very basic, easy to wear stuff that will really just make you look so gorgeous. For those of you who just wanted that list and that's it, you can leave. Bye, I'll see you later. But for those of you who want something a little more comprehensive, something with a little more oomph, but not too much oomph, stay here. The number one thing I think that really oomps up somebody's makeup game is having an eyeshadow brush. You can get away with using cheap little brushes to apply powder and sponge tip applicators to feather in your brows, and you can get away with them for a while for your eyeshadow or even your fingertips. But having a brush, especially a flat tip one like this, is just one of the greatest because you can actually use it in the crease pretty easily. I use it for my brows, just like that little situation. This is $1. This is from e.l.f. This is the professional eyeshadow brush, and it's just a little flat tip brush. Ooh, look at that powder. Woo! I was using it with my eyeshadow. It's so cheap. I've used this for years and years and years. This exact one, it washes really well. And this will really step up your makeup game because you can pack eyeshadow on, do a little bit of that if you're doing something super adventurous with like a little bit of a darker shadow. And then you can take your crease and just go like that and blend and blend. It's such an easy thing, and you know what? Even beginners can use this and add that to their makeup kit. But I didn't include it because it can be overwhelming to think, oh, brushes. Then I have to learn more complicated makeup routines. No, you just take a light shade, slightly darker shade, just like that, and then a really dark shade. Bam! Beautiful. I include this in the makeup beginner thing because most people don't really care about liner. Let's be honest. My mom doesn't use liner. She has a liner, but she doesn't really use it. So most people don't really think about it. And it can be another pain in the butt. I mean, you have to lift your eyelid, and then, oh, it's uneven. You have like a spot here, and it can be a little more complicated to use. But you know what? As you start to build up your makeup game, having a thick line or a tight line, it can really make you look like, wow, she really knows how to do her makeup. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl Eyeliner. This is 99 cents. I know Tati doesn't like it, but it's great eyeliner. You get so much product. It's crazy. It's actually quite creamy, easy to put in the tight line, which is this area right here, and it's easy to line the upper lash line, the under lash line. It's a great tool to really oomph your makeup game without that much money spent and without that much technique really needed. But like, you know. Oh, and fun fact, you can use your brush to smudge it out. Even another eyeliner look. Okay, setting spray. This is one of the most expensive items, honestly. Setting sprays are not cheap. This one's by Mary Kay. I love this stuff. It has lasted me so long, and it's only 2 fluid ounces. You have to give it a good shake, but oh my goodness. Makeup setting spray goodness. It's a fantastic thing to own because it will make your makeup look very flawless, but it will also keep it in place. So this one helps my makeup extend, and if my face looks pretty powdery, like I over applied powder, or something's looking a little underblended, I just spray it on my face and everything just looks amazing. So that's one of the good ways to really step up your makeup game. Get a setting spray, the one by L'Oreal, the Master Fix. That was the ones by Maybelline. I haven't tried that one, but the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray is fantastic. You need a giant bottle, it's $16, but you get so much product, and it really just gives you that extra foot up. Everybody knows what these are. Sponges. I actually like the Real Techniques one the best, but it wandered out of my view somewhere. This one was, I think, one my mom found online for pretty cheap. It's nice and soft, it's easy to blend over the face, blend out your concealer, and this will really step up your makeup game, make your application easier. You just wet the sponge, wring it out as much as you can, then use the damp sponge to press in foundation. Blend out concealer, take a cream blush, go like this, or you know, you've got a little bit of powder over here, just, you know, blend it out. One of the best makeup sponges is the Beauty Blender. I understand that, but that one's $20. This one's maybe $2. Real Techniques is maybe $5, and they work just as well as in my opinion. This is the torture device. I get it, but this can really make your eyes pop. You can get them for a few bucks at the drugstore. They are so easy to use, in my opinion. I know it's kind of scary going close to your eye like that, but you know, it really lifts up your lashes, makes your eyes look so much bigger, and you know, I'm not going to stay here for very long. I feel like everyone knows what that is. Brow gel. I love this brow gel, regardless of what people say. If you have thin brows, this won't work for you. Just stick to the eyeshadow tip I talked about earlier. But this has like a little, I didn't even put on my brows. I'm going to do that now. Just makes it so easy. What's wrong with me? I didn't put on my brows. This is so easy to use because brow gels, if you use a tinted brow gel, it just really tames your brows, puts them into place, adds you a little extra tint, and frame to your face. And look like that, instantaneously my face changed. And this is the Brow Drama by Maybelline Sculpting Brow Mascara. This is in deep brown. This has a grayish tone that matches my hair really well. But this can really, really help give your makeup game a leg up. One of the last things, second to last things I have to talk about is this bronzer. This is by Wet n Wild's Color Icon Bronzer with SPF 15. This is Ticket to Brazil. It smells like kind of soapy. Look at that. They come in different shades, so you don't have to get this one. This one looks a little bit orange, but this one's $4, super easy to use, and bronzer can really sculpt your face and add color that blush can't do. Like, it can't add more dimension to your face. I mean, I guess blush can, but like, you know, adds flush. This adds dimension, and it's super cheap, and you know, lipstick. This is your ultimate game changer. This is the Revlon HD lipstick in 830 Rose. Oh my goodness. Love this stuff. It's so hydrating, so easy to wear. It's such a natural color. And you know what? Lipstick can really make you sophisticated. You can use super neutral shades, light shades, bright shades. It can change your look completely. Alternative is the Wet n Wild lipsticks. These are even cheaper. These are $2.99, I believe. The Revlon ones are $8. So there you have it. long, comprehensive list. I'll try to make it as simple as possible through editing. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please come back for more videos, and I will see you guys later.